Assalamualaikum. My name is Noliana Binti Fazil. My metric number is B0520100036. I'm from 2BMFG S1K2. Today I want to have a little chit chat with you guys about which is better, study smart or study hard. Personally, I chose study smart because I can see through my study years it's improved my grade and it's more efficient. But before that, let us dive into what difference between study smart and study hard. The main effect you can see is study smart is reduce stress, more efficient and produce optimal result, while study hard is more too time consuming and it's very stressful. It has been traditionally taught by many of us over years that a long hour study before an exam is required to study around 6 hours a day and 7 days a week, but it's actually not. And turn out, study smart is more fun than we thought. Here, some tips that most efficient study method and technique that I use through university that implement yourself so you can study more efficiently and achieve better result without actually increase your study time. First of all, it's Feynman technique. It's about you put effort in understanding the topic. It's extremely difficult to memorize something if you can understand the topic or the main concept. You will forget some part, or you can continue because you only memorize the order of the word, not the actual meaning. You can rewrite the entire idea or information in your own word. You also can teach someone who don't know about the topic, but you simplify the concept and you teach them. After you teach them, try to observe which part you can explain very well and which part you don't. Go back to the part that you can explain very well and you reread the topic and you try to teach them again. Second technique is ask more questions. Have you guys been at the moment where you read a book and you get to the end, then you think back, you realize you don't remember anything that you read? It's because you don't ask yourself a question. By simply ask your question when you read, it can increase the amount of information you retain from the book. You also can make a note while reading on the side of the book about your thought and question. You can just simply ask a question such as how, where, when. It forces you to link the piece of information of the book to the bigger picture. Last tips is spaced repetition. This technique is where you memorize some information, then a period of time later, and you read it again maybe a few couple days later. I use this technique in university and it's really helped me to memorize, and I don't need to spend many hours trying to memorize it. It's stress-free and it's more efficient. First, you might read your material and then you read it again up to 6 hours later, and then come back again to 24 hours later, and then after that you might come back again to it in 3 days. This method can help you in your revision for exam tomorrow. Therefore, here come to the end. That's all why I choose study smart rather than study hard, because for me study hard put myself in stressful life where I can have social life and it drives myself exhausted. There's no point. So we must keep our mental and physical health in check because health comes first. So that's from me. See you again.